Yo, we here with 2K My Career. I mainly do stuff on Twitch. Never been able to get the YouTube stream to work on PS5, but
It's your girl Miss T. We're
we
here
here
at
now,
the 2K.
and now we here to put in some work. If y'all on Twitch, and if you like the content that I'm putting out right now, follow me on Twitch at King's Jumper. That's at KINGSJUMPER. Let's see what we got going. Also, I'm just starting out streaming. So if you'd like to support me, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button. Also follow me on Twitch. Again, that's at King's Jumper on Twitch. Also subscribe to me on here. Really appreciate it.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
That's my water, you know.
No excuses tonight, because I know you didn't go out last night.
Long road. On the back. With J's. I'm gonna go with the ones. Do the ones with the yellow. Orange, I should say. And even make it. Start Harlem shaking.
Let's keep this winning streak going.
I also have Black Myth Wukong that I stream. I played through, might as well say basically the whole game on Twitch. I'm on chapter 6, like the last little bit. So if you're interested in Black Myth Wukong content, again, you can go on my Twitch at King's Jumper and view that content there. Have my some of my past streams on there.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home
was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment.
Hey, 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 hey.
Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And you look at their injuries, down a starter and a reserve. That shuffles up their lineup a bit.
2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Then it's Griffin. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in at the 4 slot. And for Utah, the guard pair, it's George and Sexton. Then it's
Number 8 for Kobe. Rest in peace, Kobe, the GOAT, Black Mamba.
4-man position. Greg is a player.
We about to go out here ball on you niggas.
I'd say
I don't know if I can say that on YouTube,
right
so.
about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. George with the bounce pass. Here's Hendricks. Outside, George gets the three-pointer to fall.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Outside, Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Griffin. Finished off the break.
I love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Now, here is Irving. Last game he had 28 points. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Warriors. They're locked in again at that 3rd spot. Not a bad place to be.
And when I look at Dallas, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
Sexton against MP. Doncic off the pick from Griffin. Releases. Doncic, no good.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Here's Sexton. And the rejection by Gafford.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
A nice shot by Irving.
The corner 3 by Kyrie. That's a nice ring to it.
Now.
Hey, hey. Hey.
Here's George. 9 points last game. Outside, Markkanen to end the run. The shot misses.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it.
For Utah, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Collins finds Sexton. Collins against Griffin. Pass to George. Shot clock at 5. Markkanen with it. Lets the 3 fly. The Jazz with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Yeah, let's turn off the dance
for
cam.
Lauri Markkanen.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Now, here's Collins. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Here's George. The Jazz with another miss. So for the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Suns. You know, talking to Keontae George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process for him.
Boy, a guy like that, coach, has got to be fun.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for. He must have been feeling it. The opposition hit one, and Collins wanted it back.
MP outside. From the arc. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Will Hardy.
Obviously, they're trying to limit the damage. Luka Doncic flicks. That's in front of his mind. He said, Luka is going to get his. We can't stop that, but we can't let him set up everyone else for easy ones. When the whole team gets involved, we're cooked. So we're going to make him work for every assist out there. Guys?
Thank you, David.
They've wasted no time settling.
Not what I was trying to do, but it worked.
George looking around. Lets it go with a 3. And Irving pulls it down. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Got that one up quick.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Jazz trail by 11. Outside, Sexton. Back to George. Shoots over Doncic. The shot by George, no good.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Marshall sets a screen for MP. Griffin's got 12 in the game.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And so it's MP making things happen for Dallas.
Okay.
Quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be right back after this.
I'm getting that dunk back.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time. He's making some changes here. And Will Hardy is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Then it's Keontae George. Then it's John Collins. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Gafford. And the layup's good off the glass. Gafford's got his first basket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams. Well, you can't forget that Markkanen is an accomplished dunker.
Dallas leading by 14. MP deciding where to go with it. And there it is for him. MP's got 14 points.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
George with the bucket.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against Golden State.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Markkanen down low. He's covered by Thompson. And now here comes Marshall, leading the break. And here's Doncic from the arc. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 19. 23 seconds left in the first half of the game. Lays it up off the glass. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
MP dishes to Doncic. Doncic off the pick from Griffin for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Mavericks ahead, running away with it. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
When I look at the Mavericks, they're on a mission. You can tell. They came into the season locked and loaded, making a statement here early on, Ernie.
Still a lot of season left, but you couldn't ask for a better start from them. And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Jazz.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to bother shooters without opening up the driving lanes?
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, they've been calling his number a lot, and he's been rewarding their trust.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, the star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Then it's MP. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in a power forward position. Markkanen passes to Sexton. Jazz passing it around. Hendricks. From outside, off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, and when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Outside, George. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. They host the Spurs after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Doncic. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Markkanen kicks to George. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Hendricks. Nothing on the board. And here's Collins from outside. It's hauled in by Doncic.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Wasted no time on that one.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
For the 3, and Griffin with the score. The assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now George. He has 7. Lobbed up there for Collins.
Oh,
and
you.
emphatic LU jam.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13th run by Dallas.
Oops, got way
Here's
back.
MP.
Oh,
Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
that's it.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Utah's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Damn.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was made.
Got him.
The fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well, and I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed, no doubt about it, D.A. George finds Sexton. Nice move. And Sexton slams it in.
Very clever ball handling from Sexton, getting himself some room to work with.
Greg Collins Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. George passes to Hendricks. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Pretty basketball. George with the perfect speed.
Doncic dishes to Marshall. On the wing, Irving. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. It's a hand on it.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Takes the 3.
Motherfucker.
Goes back up. The shot by Sexton, no good.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Count it. Griffin's got 11 points in the quarter.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
And so it's Dallas. Going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Drew Eubanks. Mills out there with Markkanen. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 2 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not getting as many shots, things like that, and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge, huge respect for.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star, very difficult.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Now, here's Exum. A second chance effort. That shot, no good.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Outside, Markkanen. There's the pick. Inside, here's Eubanks. Mavericks with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pass to Washington. Thompson outside. Offensive surge in the NBA today.
Well, Kevin, look, skill level is the best it's ever been. Shooting range is incredible, which makes defenses have to defend more and more of the court. Rules and officiating favor the offense. It's never been harder to defend in the NBA.
It sure looks that way. You're right.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
George passes to Hendricks. And Sexton has it in the corner. There's a screen by Collins. And it's Sexton penetrating.
Well, these coaches can't be happy they fouled Sexton. He's a good foul shooter.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Well, in terms of bucket getters, guys who just fill it up, Colin Sexton is up there. He's just excellent scoring the ball.
And he's good on the second.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton? A crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
Out to Thompson. Stolen by George. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
I should just took it. I don't know what I was thinking.
Dallas has gone 1
You know
of 2
what?
from
Just because I got to that
three-point range here in
time,
the
I'm about
fourth. Griffin against George.
Oh my God. Oh my
MP.
God. Where were you going?
Griffin's got
Sir?
15 points
Where
in
were you
just
going?
the second half.
Obviously, it's the
Despite
wrong
his
way.
youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Pass to Collins.
What am I doing? What am I
Outside,
doing? Why did I
George.
jump? What is wrong with me?
The three-pointer off the mark. The
I got
Mavericks have
something for you.
gone
What's it?
5 for 9 from the field in the
Keep-
final
keep.
quarter so far. And here's
Oh,
MP
yeah, I
for
felt
3.
that.
Another shot, and it's Lively laying it in.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating
Yeah,
performance
44
for the
points.
Mavericks.
I'd say.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And in a 3-game season series,
What are you doing? Why didn't you keep going?
certainly they've had the edge in this
Yeah, I
matchup.
hate when you make it do that shit. I be trying to help you
one
out.
guy all night long,
Oh,
guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a
Score.
dominant game he had.
Shoot it.
What a night tonight
Go.
it was for MP.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
40 seconds left in the game. A floater and the layup.
Ain't
good
no
by
way,
George.
bro.
Easy to see the kind of impact George is going to have in this league. Already so productive.
Here's MP. Drops in the layup for 2. Griffin's got 31 points.
Taking no chances. They go on. One last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Sexton. Clock at 6. Lets it fly. Good D by Thompson. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win.
No
A
problem.
resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. See you next time.